everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I know we are. We took some massive profits here from Avalanche. Awesome trades there. Take a look at this here. What fetched 34%? That's a short. AVAX long 240% in 3 days. Sorry, 3 months rather. 4 days, 63% from AVAX, Injective, Ocean short. The list goes on, folks. It's been really profitable for us. Congrats to everyone for that. That's excellent news. We're going to see if AVAX has more potential to continue higher. As you can see this in the sea of red, AVAX is one of the few shining stars here. Okay, so this is awesome. I think it's going to continue to take off, but we're going to double check a few things first. Make sure it's worthwhile to hold our position open. If you, or maybe take a new one, for example. I get the question a lot. So let's look at the backend data here and see what's going on. And while we're loading here, quick heads up. I love teach people trade. I hope we can learn something today. If you do learn something, like below, comment below, all that good stuff, and just help us grow the channel. But if you want to learn a lot more, cryptocash.tech is a site where I've got a trading academy, community, and signals group. This is the last 12 hours for AVAX. We got some longs here at about $50 that could get wiped out. The 12-hour time frame doesn't really tell us a ton. It's kind of all over the place. So why don't we look at the 7-day, look back and kind of just verify roughly where we're at. So we do have some heavy concentrations of longs right there, about $46.30. It's right below the most recent low. Okay, so we'll take a look at that and see what that tells us here. But besides that little area there, really not a lot of liquidation left to the upside because people got pretty well destroyed trying to short this coin. So again, folks, not really a market to short. While we did take some shorts yesterday to hedge some of our longs, they were some AI shorts. Everyone said don't do it, but it can be done, obviously. But the reason why I did it wasn't to prove a point, because we had a lot of confirming factors to the downside. And you got to trust the TA sometimes, folks. Occasionally it won't work out, but for the most part it does. If you're curious about our results for last month, for example, we didn't have a heck of a lot of signals, but we did have a heck of a lot of success. 100% accuracy. This month we're about 95% so far. We've hit a lot of good trades with one stop loss for a Bitcoin short at 60K. It was kind of a high risk short. Either way, I don't short the market often, but when I do, I like to have confirmation. So let's see here. Do we need confirmation for a short or a long here with this one? Yes, we do. We need to do that at all times. But when we look at the daily time frame here, we can see it's nothing but confirming factors that the price action will not pull back. Again, it's going to pull back within reason. It already has, okay? But the daily time frame is telling us here that we are in very good shape. And there's nothing kind of working against us on the macro. 4-hour time frame is usually a good indication of shifts in momentum. So let's see if this occurred here. We are seeing RSI pulling back a little bit, but stochastic still swinging up. Same thing with money flow index, extremely high. When you have high MFI, folks, there's no reason to consider shorting and no reason to presume the price will pull back. This just happened because of Bitcoin retracing back to 68 and some change for the those lower levels. Okay, so if we take a look at some other things here as well, we can see MACD is still converging. Everything's looking truly bullish in the 4-hour. There's no even overextension here because it pulled up here, did a very nice continuation. Even though this does show us that we have a 9, this period of consolidation was roughly 12 to 16 hours before the price legged up. So we are not overextended, even though that kind of looks like it is. Okay. So the truth is we're looking pretty solid here on the 4-hour time frame. Hourly is probably going to confirm. All green lights. Do not consider shorting this coin. There's absolutely no reason to do that because it's a high risk short. Okay. Now, if you're a high risk trader, good for you. You're probably watching the wrong channel though, honestly, because that's not really what I do, and I prefer to teach best practice so people don't get destroyed. I get a lot of new traders coming over to my community needing help to recover their accounts. While I can't do that specifically, I don't control accounts. I can help you get better gains and more consistent gains moving forward, make sure that you don't get yourself destroyed. Because again, with all these trades here we took, for example, these are all 5x leverage trades, sometimes 6x, but mostly 5. 23%, 20% here, 50%, 60%. These are all things that can be done in the market with low leverage. And we use low leverage because it doesn't destroy our accounts, right? We're not getting liquidated with every single candle wick up and down. It's just so ridiculous that that is actually a thing. I wish exchanges didn't allow you to use such high leverage, but they make money and you don't, and that's kind of the bottom line. Okay, anyways, that's all we got here for you today. Last but not least, we're trading AVAX on the best exchange in the world, Bitunix. Link down below. No KYC or VPN required. If you use my link, you get some awesome reward benefits here. But again, with no KYC or VPN being required, it's helpful for us in the US, Canada, and other countries as well, where KYC is a full-on requirement. So be sure to check them out. They're awesome. Look forward to working with you either way. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you next one. Take care.